Hi guys, this is the Basic Gamer, and I hope you guys are doing well and having a fabulous time. And yes, I know I've been away, but yeah, just couldn't get my head around what to do and which games to make videos on. So I was just bringing out shorts and stuff, but I've come across Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I've just played a little bit so far, and I really liked it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start making videos on this one. So we should, well, consider this as my first playthrough, because I've just played like a little bit of the game and I'm just restarting it to make videos on it. So we are as new as you might be if you haven't played the first one or this one as yet. So the game has quite a lot of cinematic experiences, at least at the beginning. So a lot of it is going to be some cutscenes and movies and everything for the first movie at least. But yeah, that's also pretty cool, and I've really been enjoying whatever I've played so far, which is not much at all. But yeah, this is our first video, and let's get into it. So we're gonna go new game and then play line 2. All right, so I'll leave you with this. Quite a nice start and gives you a bit of a tutorial as well. It's pretty cool. Graphics are great, storyline is great, characters are really good as well.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are Hans. With booze. Get ready!
Rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Okay, so we get to play a little bit over here. Alright. So, and saving the game is like, it's got a little bit of a... You can either save it if you've got Snapsh, or there's some other way of doing it. I haven't even figured out put my head around it, but we shall check that out as well. Okay, you load and aim crossbow. Okay, so we do that, and that's one down. Let's load it. Load it, buddy. One more down.
Now you're finished.
So yeah, it's got like it's got some alchemy and like you gotta make potions and stuff.
Fuck you.
A lot of language as well, but it's been like I said, I haven't played much, but whatever I played so far, it's been good fun. Good fun, indeed. Help defend the gate in the courtyard. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down.
Get ready! Godwin! Get over here! Shoot! For fuck's sake! Bastards! Over there! Stay covered! Don't let them hack their way through!
Okay.
Let's hope this slows them down. Get ready for another attack! This one's stop up!
Which way? Which way? Which way? Where do we go?
Draw your sword! That was great!
Okay, draw your sword. Okay, let's go. Follow the commander, Dry Devil. Where is it?
Come on, follow me!
Coming, sir. So yeah, like I was saying, saving the game has got a little bit of a different way of doing it behind it, but we'll get around it. And we'll try to keep this video less than an hour. So we'll try to
Don't let them climb up! Knock it down!
violence, indeed. There's another one over here. Somebody we can take down. I think they start coming from here. We're not gonna let you come up this ladder, buddy. Okay, push the ladder. No. Down you go. Don't. Oh, they keep coming at it. You gotta push the ladder. There you go. Push it down. So see, it's quite different. It's got good fun. First time I played, I think it took a bit longer. This time, well, first time I played this part. And I'll keep telling you, like, I think I've played it up to the point where we go to a place that you'll see we're supposed to go. And we're at the tavern for the first time, which is not that far away. We might be actually arriving or approaching that point in this video. We might just be doing that. Uh-oh. That's Sir Hans.
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
Trotsky, yeah.
And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Uh-oh. Yes, be careful if you've got kids around, because it's got some language. And if you're thinking about getting it and you're hanging on the edge, well, I would say get it, because I was also hanging on the edge for quite a while, but then when I got it, I'm like, oh, I should have gotten it sooner. Yeah, but, well, better late than never, guys. Better late than never. Okay, so now we're gonna go to, I think, several weeks earlier or something like that. Yeah. First time I read it wrong. I thought it said several weeks later. Yeah, I know. I was a bit. I just didn't read it in time, and I thought that I read later. But then, as the story progressed, I realized now it must have been several weeks earlier. Ha ha ha. Dentis Fortuna Owat. Fortune favors the brave.
Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Fortune favors the
I
brave.
doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
So that's us. Henry. Henry is our character. Yes, sir. There's gonna be a change in events really quickly. I really like that about the story, because it's just, you know, it's got action all the time. There's some thrill or action or excitement.
That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hannes take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
So how's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oaks. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? All ropes got eyes like a horse. I don't miss nothing.
So what do you think so far, guys? Looks good, doesn't it? I have chosen the performance over gameplay mode, so better graphics over better frame rates. So, but it looks good, doesn't it? Looks good, feels good, plays good. Everything's good so far. I hope it doesn't get too complicated later on, but so far it's good.
Besides, you don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to trust you as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Okay, so persuasion, and you can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define you how you'll react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Okay, so speech, charisma, might, coercion, domination, dread. Okay, next page got many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Okay, but they always won't believe you. Okay, your coin. Okay, so your stats, your coin, reputation with the counterparty. Okay. It's not about picking the higher number, who you're talking to, what you look like, and your reputation. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs, and this is alone usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with a straw sticking out of your boots. Okay, so let's go. So by choosing the speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Okay. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. Okay. So, anyways, we're offering an alliance. Do we look like bandits as soldiers? We can help you with the bandits. I think we'll go for this.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you, or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me.
Uh-oh.
More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Okay.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem and vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas. Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
This was not a good idea. You'll find out soon. Yeah.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
Okay. Game saved. Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Let's go.
Do something with that mutt, Henry. It's doing my head in.
Okay. Come on, Mutt.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Who's at last? That far.
No time to this. Find something to eat. Okay, what are we gonna get him? Some of this stuff. We're gonna eat it. No. What's this? Oh, there we go. Is he gonna eat this stuff? What's that? Bread? Give him some bread.
Here, Mutt!
We got nothing to give the dog as yet. He doesn't want to eat bread, that's for sure.
Here you go. Take it.
Maybe you wanna just make him sit, I guess. Come here, Mutt. Come here. Where are you? Behavior. Okay, stay.
Stay.
Stay there. Okay.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then,
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay. So, you go into the inventory. Okay. Let's just go straight and see what it's all about, right? Okay, so that's our helmet. Before putting helmet on, you need to equip padded protection in your course. Okay. This one? Okay. There you go. Look at that. And then training sword, I think we're ready to go. So we're just gonna keep it simple. Not gonna look at everything, right? Because okay, find out, get it out, armor and sword. Okay. No. Stay there, doggy. Okay. So we just do what we need to do and look at the inventory and all that stuff, the other parts as we need, so that it doesn't feel too confusing. Because I started looking at everything when I just needed to put on the helmet and the sword, and it really confused me. And so let's just keep it to what we need to do right now. Okay, shall we start? Yeah.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
I did tell him to stay.
Oates is cooking up that gruel again. Well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
Yes, sir.
Let's start.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got?
Yes,
Even
sir.
work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly.
Maintaining your cover costs you stamina and amount versus the strength of blocks attacks. Okay.
Nice. Defend yourself properly. For Christ's sake. Back more.
Okay, sir.
Defend yourself properly.
Come on, hit me, sir.
Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry.
That's a perfect block.
Pretty good.
That's another perfect block. Oh, that was quick. Didn't see no green.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Let's
I
do
just
it.
follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Good, Henry. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice work, Henry. Too slow. Nice. Oh,
Got it.
nice. All right. I get it. Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Okay. Yeah. Suits
All right.
me.
100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Let's do it.
The first hit.
Okay, I think that means I am out of stamina, I think. So gotta keep that in mind as well. Gotta keep your stamina up.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
How do you do it?
Stamina's down again. Sir Hans, come on.
Fuck me. How do you do it?
Did it. Let's go. Let's go sit by the fire, fellas. Doggy asleep.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I lost in Ratai?
Yeah, alright. But I lost in Ratai that time. That was nearly the first time in my life I even held a sword in my hand, eh?
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maid. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit on my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye.
Yeah.
Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pat. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Ransig ain't dead, though?
Enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Ransig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Ratte in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief!
I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
We shall find out, Henry.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females!
Let's go to them. Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Uh-oh.
Hans.
See what I was talking about? Like, there's a lot of cutscenes and cinematic experiences initially. Okay.
We've got to sneak closer.
So we are on 43 minutes so far.
See? They must be close.
Let's do it quickly, Sir Hans.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Change of events about to take place.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We'll have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. When she notices it, we'll hurry
Okay,
along
sir.
the other side.
Throw a stone.
Hmm? What was that?
That was us trying to distract you, lady.
Alright. What was that?
Bandits have made it to our team. Very sad. Whoa.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Bunch of mercenaries.
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the flank!
Okay, I'm gonna try and save it. End the video as soon as we see the save sign, because the video is gonna get too long, and I don't want them to be longer than an hour. So we are approaching that point. And if you get stuck in the cinematic movie, which there's plenty more to come, then it'll go over an hour and it's gonna mess up the video. So if it says game saved at any point, I'm just gonna stop the video there, and then the next video shall start from where we leave. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it so far, because I sure have enjoyed
What the fuck was that, Henry?
it so far.
You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
This is the second time I've come to this point, right?
Oh,
And it's
really?
been
what exactly do you call...
a lot of fun once again. Ah.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Oh my god, that must hurt.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I managed. I lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Okay, game saved. So we're gonna keep it to this point, guys. We shall come back again, and the next video shall start off from here. This is it for this one. Until next time, happy gaming, take care, and bye-bye.